o'clock. I almost forgot. What's going on, everyone? Oh, I thought I went live. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? What's going on? Today is the day before 4th of July. What are you guys doing for the 4th, guys? Why is it not going live? Sorry, there was an error with your broadcast. Oh, I'm trying to go live on Instagram. There's an error with my broadcast. Hold on. Guys, what's going on? How you doing? Happy almost 4th of July if you celebrate 4th of July or whatever. What are you guys doing for the 4th? Are you barbecuing? Are you... What y'all doing for the 4th? Y'all inviting people over? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, guys. It has been a long time. For those of you who are now maybe getting notified because TikTok, I'm back on. Customer says I'm broke. Now that I am back on, okay, I said TikTok. They might be notifying you guys that I'm live now because I've been live like 3 times this week. So hopefully more people come on, okay? But yes, I've been going for a whole month. The reason why is because I just rented a new house, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And guess what, guys? As I always say, I don't have to pay no rent because my contract pays for my rent, okay? So that's why I've been gone. I've been getting the house together. It literally takes a month to get the house together. And I don't know why Instagram is not working. I don't know, Instagram. I'm trying to get you going, but you're not working. But sorry, that was my sub. So that's what I've been up to, okay? That's what I've been up to. So it took you a year to get a house straight? Lord, let me tell you guys, I was on it. I was packing boxes. I was throwing stuff. I was making stuff. Everything is done now except this office. But everything is packed. Everything is done. I am finished. I just got to set up my pool. I told y'all going to see me in the pool. Okay, I'm about to be doing my lives, sipping on a mocha laka in my little pool, chilling. Okay, y'all gonna see me. We gonna be having fun in the pool. All right, but guys, it's 4th of July. 4th quarter is here. It's time to submit. If you have not been submitting, it is definitely time to submit. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let me tell you what I've been doing. I recently just submitted an invoice. There was a situation, guys, this is something good for you to know, right? So there was a situation where they gave me the wrong hours. The person who tracks the hours, she actually gave the wrong hours. So when I submitted my invoice, she gave not enough hours. So 100 hours for the month, but it was supposed to be 109. So this is why it's important not to just do stuff and forget about it. It's important to check in on your contracts, to check your invoices, to recheck your invoices, because guess what? People make mistakes and your invoice could be incorrect. But if you're not going back, checking it, and you're not going back, following up, follow up is the name of the game. We don't do any of the physical work. But we have to follow up. That's the biggest thing. We have to follow up. Okay. So if you're not following up, you could be missing out on money. And because I'm a very strict follow-upper, I'm not about to miss out on the money. So I check my invoices. I check to make sure everything I'm submitting matches my system. I have a whole system, guys. I got an invoicing system. I got an email. I got everything. I'm a systems person. If y'all don't know me by now, I'm a systems person, okay? So I had to redo that. So that's what I just did. I had to contact my sub because the contract that we're working on, they're pulling fence. So they're pulling more fence than what the contract says. So we got to get in contact with them to make sure that we're going to get paid for this extra fence that y'all said wasn't there, but it's actually there. So I had to go through that. Then I had to contact one of my other subs and let them know, hey, I just invoiced the government, they have to accept the invoice because they have to approve the item that got delivered. You see, it's not just okay, I submit a proposal, now I won. What I just explained to you is kind of the day-to-day things that you guys will have to do in doing this work. Okay. So don't think you're just gonna be sit back, relaxing. You okay, hold on. Don't think you're just gonna be kicking off your shoes and relax your feet. You're not gonna just be doing that. Okay. You actually have to do work. You have to send emails. You have to follow up. You have to do invoices. You have to talk to your subs. These are all the things that you will be doing as a federal concierge once you win your contract. The good thing is, I train you on how to do that. I train you on how to do that. Most people stop at, okay, you win, congratulations, good luck. No, we train on the additional managing part of the contract. What to do when this happened, what to do with that happened. Well, at least I do. I don't know about nobody else. But I train on that part, okay? So that's what I've been doing today. Guys, remember, as an entrepreneur, we ain't got no days off. We ain't got no days off. Okay, most people are like, I love working for myself. I do because I can work when I want, I can take off when I want. I'm the boss, right? But we ain't got no days off. If something happens in your contract, you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to do what you got to do. So, customer says, send me the invoice. I got you. How about you send me a proposal that you scared to submit, and I got you. How about that? How about that? So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I did today. Now I was like, okay, now I can go live. I don't know why my IG is not allowing me to go live. Maybe it'll let me go live later on tonight, but for some reason it's not allowing me to go live. I don't know. I hope I didn't get banned. I hope that's not what that is. I don't even know why it's doing that. But oh, I see why it's doing that. I don't even think it's signed up. But in any case, let's talk. Let's talk. What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? Let's talk. What questions do you guys got? Oh, first of all, before we get into it, for those of you who don't know, okay, my No Excuse tour has been postponed. The New Orleans we did not do because I had to move and some other stuff came up. But I will be redoing the No Excuse tour. The first tour is going to be virtual. All you guys have been asking me, hey, virtual, can it be virtual? Can it be virtual? Yes, the answer is yes. The very first one will be a virtual tour. I'm going to have the dates out sometime, hopefully by the end of this week. And what's our manifest? Sometime by the end of this week so that you guys can start getting that. Now, for those of you who don't know what the No Excuse tour is, basically it's me teaching you my system of method, my method of submitting, where I can submit 15 to 30 or 1 to 30 solicitations per week, okay? Based on the method that I do, based on the system that I have set up, based on the organization that I have created. We can submit that many proposals, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, okay? If you want to do it, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So that's what the No Excuse tour is. So the first tour is going to be virtual. Now, if that tour goes great, then I'm coming to Atlanta, okay? I have to come to Atlanta because Atlanta, I don't know, they just got everything. I need to come there, okay? So now, with that being said, what I do have coming up next Saturday, and for those of you on YouTube or on TikTok who are just getting into the game, ready to start submitting, but having issues navigating through sam.gov, I got a masterclass for you. July 8th from 1 to 2 p.m., we are going to navigate sam.gov, and by the end of that masterclass, you are going to know how to read a solicitation and how to find the 3 most important documents that will help you begin setting up your proposal. Okay? So that masterclass is on sale now. Tickets are $69.99. I know y'all be like, $69.99? What is this, a piece of meat? The tickets are $69.99. Go to the link in my bio or go to conconnects.com to get your ticket, get your seat in the masterclass. Like I said, we're going to go over everything you need to know on how to read a solicitation. A lot of people get bogged down. People get stuck because they do not know how to read the solicitation. They don't know how to read it. They're registered in sam.gov. You guys are registered in sam.gov, but you don't know how to use it. I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you how to read a solicitation, and we're going to go through it so that you can get and start knocking these solicitations out of the ballpark, because what else is there to do, right? Right? So $69.99, link in the bio. Go get your ticket now so that you can be there. Now, once again, I said, I don't care who shows up. If it's one person, if it's 5 people, if it's 10, if it's 100, we gonna get to the nitty gritty. And y'all know how my workshops are. Okay, so we gonna get it down. All right, and I am gonna post a video today with more information on the master class, because I haven't posted videos in a while. So make sure you go get your ticket today so that you can get your seat to the master class, where I'm going to be teaching you how to navigate through sam.gov. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining me, any new people in the chat on YouTube or in TikTok, I'm still trying to get connected to Instagram, and I don't know why it's not allowing me to get connected to Instagram. But if you're new, put new in the chat. If you're new, put new in the chat. On YT, I see 2 people here. So I don't know if you're new or if you're subscribed or whatever the case, but let's talk about how to get started in sam.gov. Okay, how to get started. Okay, now customer service. Come on. Customer service gonna be on a timeout. I'm ignoring customer service and I'm gonna go with Sharon. What's up, Sharon? Thank you for joining. So basically, let me tell you what being a federal concierge consists of. Being a federal concierge consists of you providing goods and services to the federal government. The government has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of services that it needs provided, right? We are going to provide those services. Okay, what's up, Instagram? I'm live now. I don't know why it took so long. But we are going to provide those services to the federal government. All right? So that is what we do as a federal concierge. Now, I call myself as a federal concierge. I am going to patent that or trademark that, okay, as a federal concierge. As a federal concierge, but that's what we do. And how do we find the jobs? We go on sam.gov. That's why it's important to know how to utilize sam.gov and how to use it. That's why you need to go get that masterclass ticket, okay? But that's what we do. So what we do is we bid on the bid on the solicitation that the government is looking for. Now, remember, guys, a solicitation is a request for service, okay? That is also called an RFQ. But a solicitation is basically an ad that the government places on sam.gov to let you know what they need. That's what a solicitation is. So if you ever hear, what's up, Gloria? Thank you. If you ever hear anybody saying, yeah, I got the solicitation I'm working on, ooh, have you seen this solicitation on sam.gov? That is what a solicitation is. It is basically an ad the government is placing on sam.gov for small businesses like me and you to work. That's what it is. Okay. So you go on sam.gov and you bid on solicitations. Now, y'all gonna hear me say, and y'all gonna hear everybody say, bid on contracts, bid on contracts. Is that correct? Anybody want to guess? Is that correct? Can you bid on a contract? Because I say this all the time because I'm used to saying it. I try to correct myself, but quiz time. Can you bid on a contract? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. I want to see if you guys know the answer. Put in the chat YT, put in the chat Instagram, put in the chat TikTok. Okay, I got an answer from Instagram. You are correct, Instagram. You are correct, sharing on TikTok. Anybody from YouTube want to jump in? Can you bid on the contract? Okay, you guys said no. You're correct. But why can't you bid on a contract? Gloria says bid on solicitations and win the contract. Booyaka! Booyaka, 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 booyaka. Yes, that's right. You bid on solicitations. You win contracts. Remember, a contract is an award. It's not where you bid. Now, I mess up and slip up all the time and say, yeah, I bid on this contract. I slip up all the time. But for those of you who know me, I'm very strict on vocabulary. Let's sound correct, okay? So, yes, a contract is an award. You win awards, you bid on solicitations, okay? Now, let me throw this out there. For those of you who want to answer this, let's answer this. How do you bid on a solicitation? What do you have to submit to bid on a solicitation? Anybody put that in the answer? Put it in the chat. What do you have to bid to submit a solicitation? Put it in the chat. Do no no do 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 hey do no 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 do I don't do 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 I don't do 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 do. I got church at the end. What do you do? How do you bid on a solicitation? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody want to answer that? Nobody knows? Are y'all serious? Y'all don't have me talking to myself. Y'all know I don't like that. No one knows how to bid. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I got you. So how do you bid on a solicitation? You bid on a solicitation by submitting a proposal. A proposal is what is used to bid. Thank you, Jess. All late. You know what? You might not be late because I know I'm delayed sometimes. So forgive me. But a proposal is the documents that is used to evaluate your bid. Oh, it wasn't late? Oh, no, you wasn't late. Yeah, you're right. I think TikTok just got me delayed. That's what I think it is. So I'm not going to get it. But yes, Jess is right. A proposal. That is the most thing that people are curious. People are not sure how to do proposals. So once again, let's recap. We bid on solicitations. We win contracts. A contract is an award. Okay. Bid on solicitations. We win contracts, which is an award. In order for us to win, I don't know, did the live drop? I hope not. In order for us to win a contract, we must submit proposals. A proposal is the evaluation of your bid. So you submit a proposal to the contract officer. The contract officer will then look at your bid and see how your bid is. Is it a good one? Is it high? Is it low? Is it something that they're looking for? That's how it works, okay? So remember, solicitation is an ad. A contract is an award, and we bid by submitting proposals, okay? That's the vocabulary for today. We bid on submitting proposals. Now, where people get stuck is that proposal part. How do I submit a proposal? How do I prepare a proposal? What do I do with proposals? What's up, Sin? What do I do proposals? Well, that's what we're going to learn in that master class, okay? In the link in my bio, go to the link, get your ticket to the master class because we're going to go on sam.gov and we're going to go through how to read a solicitation so that you know how to bid and how to prepare your proposal or what documents you need to start preparing your proposal, okay? I am going to put a video out on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram where you can see the details, okay? So go get your ticket. All right. So basically, that's the whole system. All right. For those of you who are not started, not registered in sam.gov, it's so easy to get started in this business. It's stupid easy, okay, to get started in this business. All you need is the mindset. You need a business, either LLC. Here I go with the yawns again. Either an LLC or a sole prop. Yes, you can do this with a sole prop. No, you do not have to get an LLC, but it is highly recommended that you get an LLC. All right, very, very highly recommended that you get an LLC so that you can protect yourself, in case anything happens. LLC is more stable. It look better on paper. Let's just be honest. If we compare sole props to LLC is like the name brand of a business. Sole prop is like the generic, right? But either or, it's still good. It's still gonna get the job done, y'all. It's still gonna get the job done. So don't think, well, I have to get an LLC to get started. No, you can start a sole prop, and then later on, when you get some money, you can go ahead and get your LLC. You see what I'm saying? So there's no excuse for you not to get started. Sharon says, what if you work for the federal government? Excellent question. If you work for the federal government, you still can do this. The only difference is when you're bidding on solicitations, keyword, vocabulary word, when you're bidding on solicitations, you just cannot bid on the solicitation that is your department that you work in. For example, and this is what I was been told. For example, DOD, right? DOD, Department of Defense. If you work for DOD, you cannot bid on any DOD contracts. That's what I messed up. You cannot bid or win, or you cannot bid on any DOD solicitations. That's what I've been told. If you work for the Department of Interior, same thing. You cannot bid, but you can bid on any other department. So Sharon, I believe that is what the deal is when it comes to that. Yo, I cannot stand when I start having yawning fits. It drives me crazy, guys. It drives me crazy. That is, Donald says, very true. Thanks. Do you have a particular kind of business? You don't have to have a particular kind of business. Nope. Because we are federal concierges and we do it all. Now, I know people question, well, I have a trucking company. Can I do this with a trucking company? I have a t-shirt stand. Can I do this with a t-shirt stand? Yes. Why? Because sam.gov don't care what kind of business you have. All they care is that you can provide them services. As I used to say way back in the day when I was going live every day, sam.gov is like the pimp and we the you know what. They don't care how you get the job done as long as you come and get them what they need. I always use that analogy. People laugh at me and be like, whatever. But if you think about it, it's kind of true. They pimp us out, to get what they need. That's exactly what it is. All right. So it don't matter what type of business you have. You can have any type of business. Now, if you already have a business, I do not recommend you go and buy a new one just for this. Remember, businesses can have different layers. You can have different departments. So you don't have to get a whole brand new business because you want to do federal government contracting, because you want to be a federal concierge. You don't have to get a new business. Sorry, these joining fits are killing me. So if you already have a business, go with that. You can actually register that. And it's actually cheaper because now you don't have to pay for an LLC. You already got one, right? So if that answers your question, then yeah, you can use any type of business that you want, okay? One thing I want to talk about before I get ready to go, because, when I don't get a lot of participation, then I feel like I'm talking to myself, so that means I got to go. But I will tell you guys, in order to get into federal government contracting, right, in order to be successful, I'm going to tell you the 3 tips you must do in order to be successful. 1, you have to be organized. I know a lot of people say organization is the key and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. But yo, it's real. All right. Because I knew that from the jump when I first started doing this, I created this book, The Contract Organizer, that will organize your contracts. Basically, this book gives you steps to submitting a proposal. Okay, it's an empty book. You fill out everything. It's an empty book. You fill out everything, but it gives you the steps on how to submit. All right, it don't have it in words. You have to fill it out, but you have to be organized, guys. Let me tell you why. Say, for example, you bid it on a solicitation 6 months ago, right? You called a subcontractor, you got a quote, you got your proposal together, and everything is good, right? You submitted it, and you haven't heard from them for 6 months. Say you didn't have a contract organizer. Say you wrote it down in a planner or in a folder. And guess what? 6 months from then, the contract officer calls you and say, "Hi, XYZ. 6 months ago, you bid it on a contract. I mean, oops, see what I did? 6 months ago, you bid it on a solicitation, and we want to let you know we finally got the funding and you have won the solicitation. I mean, you have won the contract for this solicitation. What you gonna do? That was 6 months ago. Where's the sub? Where's the quote? What did you quote? What was the job? You may not even know because you're not even organized. All your stuff is written on a piece of paper. But if you have a contract organizer, if you have an organizing system, you can just simply go back to the table of contents, look up the name of the contract, and bam, the subs numbers there, how much they charge is there, how much you put on top is there. Everything you need is in there. So it is most important to get organized when doing federal government contracting. Okay? That's the most important thing, in my opinion, to get organized. 6 months ago, price is not today price. That's true. That's true. But it won't even matter if you can't even remember what you bid, right? So that's why I say it's important to get organized. 6 months the quote will be old though, right? Sometimes, I'm telling you guys, you could be waiting 6 months and you might hear back in 6 months. Okay, I think that's happened to one person I know. It was like 5 or 6 months, ain't hear nothing. And then they get a call, it's like, "Hey, you want a contract?" And they like, "What contract? Wait, what's the contract again?" Like, they weren't organized. They didn't know. So it could happen. And I think at that point, maybe you could renegotiate pricing. I don't know. It's never happened to me because I usually win my contracts and it'd be quick. But it could happen though, for real. Like for real. Okay? So that's the first thing you need to do to get organized. Second thing, you need to be successful in doing this. You need to have confidence. Oh my God, you guys. I love you guys. I really do. I really like talking to you guys. I wish I would talk to me because y'all be leaving me hanging. But you have to have confidence. You don't know how many times I've talked people off the ledge of quitting. Man, I can't get a sub. I don't know what to say. And you guys keep asking for templates and you keep asking for outlines and stuff instead of thinking out the box and being confident and realizing what we do as a federal concierge is what you do every day at your job. You talk to people, right? You're not nervous when you do that. You send emails, right? You're not nervous when you do that. You guys have to have confidence. Jess said, "How can we see contract award amounts?" That's a good question. And Jess, I love Jess because now I'm about to add that in the masterclass. Like I said, we're going to go over all of sam.gov, how to read a solicitation. But Jess, you find the contract award in sam.gov. If they add it to sam.gov, the COs don't always add the contract award amount in sam.gov. Supposedly they're supposed to, but sometimes they do not. A lot of times they do not actually. Because I've won a couple of awards and my name ain't in sam.gov and it's supposed to be. Okay? So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But that's how you find out the contract award amount. Or you can call them and say, hey, what's up, Tab? Or you can call them and say, hey, I know I didn't win. Can you please tell me the award of the contract? I like to know the award because I want to know how far off I was. That's just me. Right? I got you. So, confidence. Guys, you got to have confidence. You can't go in calling. Let me get my. Let me see. Dang. Oh, let me get my. See, I don't know nothing about this phone. For all y'all young bucks in the chat, I don't know about this. This cord. It's called a cordless phone. Okay, got a dial tone. So you can't just be like, "Hi, this is like you can't be doing that. Like you gotta talk like with confidence, right? So you calling a sub, you gotta say your business name. You don't necessarily have to say your business name. You don't, because remember, all you're trying to do is get a quote. You know what? I don't even say my business name anymore because then that brings up other questions. Well, who are you with? Why are you calling me? How you get to, it brings up other stuff that ain't even a part of what I'm asking for. So you call and say, hi, I need a quote for blah, blah, blah. Can you give it to me? You got to have confidence when you're talking to these subs. If you don't have confidence, it's not going to happen for you. You are always going to get ran over. You're going to be asked questions that don't even pertain to what you're asking for. Okay? So confidence is the key. I say organization is the most important, but some people might say, well, confidence they think is the most important. Okay, whatever. Confidence is the most important, right? Whatever. But you got to have confidence, okay? Know that you are the boss. It's going to go your way, or you're going to find somebody else. That's just how it goes, okay? So, confidence. So, 3 most important things that you need to have to be successful. 1, to be organized. 2, to have confidence. And the third thing you need to have to be the most successful in federal government contracting, I would say, is rapport. Rapport. Now, you know what? I've never spelled rapport before. I don't even know how to spell rapport. I've never spelled it before. I've never written it down. That's crazy. Anybody know how to spell rapport? If you know how to spell rapport, put rapport in the chat. Let's see what it looked like. But rapport, so what that is basically how you are with other people. You are calling people all the time. You're talking to people all the time. You're talking to the same people sometimes all the time. The same contract specialist. Hold on, I had to refresh. Hold on. Okay. The same really? Why do I feel like it is different? I've never written that before. Anyway, so thank you, Jess. So that is what it is. You're talking to people all the time. You are building that rapport. You're building that relationship. Okay, that's what a rapport is. Relationship. You're building a relationship. Yeah, it does sound different, right? So you're building a relationship. All right. Now let me tell you why it's important to have a rapport. 1, you get the hookups. You get hookup. Well, not hookups like you can win, but you can get hookups from contract officers. So when I say hookups, I mean they'll notify you and say, hey, we got a solicitation coming out. Take a look at it, blah, blah, blah. Or they'll call you and, push your stuff through or tell you tips and tricks that can help you possibly win. Now, they're not telling you can win, but they're giving you stuff. They'll give you insider tips or whatever the case may be. You want to build that rapport. But I'm reporting connects for not helping me. I don't know what you're talking about, D's. I really don't know what you're talking about. I help everybody who acts like they want to be helped. So what that say about you? But you got to build that rapport, okay? I'm telling you, it's important. You want people to want to work with you. When you build that rapport, you get quotes quicker, you get responses faster from the COs. Okay, so build that rapport. All right. So those are the three things that will aid in your success: organization, confidence, and building a rapport. All right. Do you have a topic already for this week's Zoom? Yes, I think I do. I think I do. I'm gonna put it on Facebook today, but I think I do have a topic for this week's Zoom. So, guys, once again, I will be back late on tonight. Okay, doing the wow hours. So join me in. But before I go, once again, get your tickets to the master class. Okay, if you want to navigate and learn how to navigate through sam.gov and know how to use sam.gov, know how to use all the ins and outs of sam.gov, this is where you need to go. Okay, so go get your ticket in the link in the bio and you'll be good to go. All right. The Facebook page is called Connector City. That's a yearly subscription. Now, before I go, for anybody who's interested in learning, getting training, or anything of that nature, go to the link in the bio, schedule a free consultation with me where we can discuss the ins and outs of what I can do for you. Okay? So I'll be back later on tonight, guys. Make sure you have a build confidence, get organized, and get your ticket to that master class. Okay, you making that face, you got a big dog. I know he scared the hell. My dog scared the mess out of me. That's how I was like, what happened? So I need to go to see what's going on. But I will talk to you guys later on tonight. I will see you later. Thank you, the 3 people that have been watching on YouTube. I don't know who you are, but I really appreciate you sticking with me. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. All right, Instagram.